Sam.
Hi, baby.
How are you doing today?
Fine.
Okay.
Why are we here today?
Okay, so
She's ready to leave me already.
I'm ready to confess now what he's doing to me. Let's start with...
I told you you could go back to the Philippines.
I
That's
said
what you
I'm
wanted.
gonna confess on what you're doing. You're doing really good care of me.
Okay.
Yeah, he's doing everything he can. It was very sensitive confession for me because I am the person that keeps hiding things away from the people that I don't really know. I don't feel like being discriminated.
So realistically, it was hidden away from everybody except for me and CJ.
And my mom, sister. Those are the persons that really know me.
Guess what? I'm pregnant. No.
I have psoriasis, and I think you all know about this kind of skin conditions that really don't have any medicines for it to go away, totally gone.
Yeah.
There is some stuff that I can use, and we're gonna discuss about it. For now, I am letting you guys know. So I think I want to inspire people like me as well, because I've been reading and I still don't want to tell this in public. I read this site on the internet, and it was on Facebook, and that group is all people has a psoriasis or their family have psoriasis on that group. I've been reading people that's being very stressed or very down, depressed, and I feel what they feel because I've been into situations like them also. I'm not sure what's gonna be the reaction on these medicines.
So let's just kind of throw this out there. Jen has psoriasis. She's had it since she was in the Philippines when she was younger. But in the Philippines, with the tropical atmosphere,
or I'm used to
environment.
Yeah, or I'm used to that environment.
Well, yeah. She grew up in the tropics, and in that environment, it'll pop up every once in a while, but it would be just a small spot, and she used a topical, and within 2 or 3 days, it's gone. Basically, that was it. Well, when she came here to the U.S., her diet changed, environment changed. She's no longer in the tropics with the heat and humidity. Yes, there is some heat, but it's dry. But the heat wasn't what triggered it. It was the environment, the food. A lot of processed foods is what we eat here in the U.S. Everything all wrapped up into one.
Even inside the house, it's all day air conditioned, even at night. I'm not used to it.
Yeah. So, you want me to turn the air conditioner off over here and you could go sleep over?
No. Don't do that. No.
So, basically, what it amounts to is she got bad breakout.
Not bad breath.
No, she had a bad breakout, and a super bad breakout, and it just kept getting worse and worse. Now, there are different levels or types of psoriasis. What she had here compared to what she had in the Philippines, totally different. The one she had here basically covered about 90%, 90 or 95% of the body.
Gosh.
You know, I've been around people and grown up near people that had psoriasis. It's not that big of a deal. But I've never seen it that bad. We tried all kinds of things, and one of the things that I try to stay away from, as far as me personally and for her, is to stay away from as much stuff as possible that's going to cause extra issues down the road. So we tried homeopathic issues. We tried a lot of stuff on the internet, and we're going to talk about that here in a minute. You know,
We tried the Epsom salt. We tried the Aveeno.
yeah. We went through a bunch of different stuff. And then we went to the doctors. Now, before we go on about what happened at the doctors and where we went, I want to read a couple of things here, and then we'll kind of tell you the direction that we went and what she's on and how they came up with that. Basically, it says, this is a lot of different things from the internet, and this is just one piece, okay? Anyway, there's a lot of information on the internet about all the different types of psoriasis and what can and can't help. Psoriasis won't go away on its own. It's not that way. It doesn't go away. It could go into remission, but it won't go away.
It keeps coming back.
Yep. It says, can psoriasis go away? No, it doesn't work that way. Basically, not all people will be affected the same way, and doctors will class the condition as mild, moderate, or severe. Jen had what was classified as severe, is what she had. Now, in the Philippines, it wouldn't have been that way. It would have been mild, extremely mild.
The time you went there, I don't really have on the skin now.
You had one little spot. It was like the size of a dime, and 2 or 3 days later it was gone. What is considered to be a common trigger for psoriasis? Well, there are a lot of different things that can trigger it. Any type of trauma to the skin, including cuts, bruises, burns, bumps, vaccinations, tattoos, and other skin conditions can cause flare-up. Now, that being said, there are a lot of other things that can also. It depends on the environment that you're in. It depends on the food that you eat. Some of the things, and we'll get into that a little farther down, different foods and different drinks that you're not supposed to be having if you have psoriasis. Then it says, what is the best treatment for psoriasis? Well, what they tell you is vitamin D, which is best in turn happening in sunlight. So one of the things you have to do is get down to the least amount of clothes possible.
We get too much sunlight here, but it's better if it's on the morning sun.
Yep.
That will get the vitamins better.
The morning sun is supposed to be better. So right after sunup, you're supposed to go outside in a bikini and get your morning sun. Well, at the time, it was cold. So...
Gosh.
She kept going, oh, it's too cold. I don't want to go. Yeah, something else you can do is take the vitamin D3. That'll help.
There's sun inside of that thing.
Yeah, not hardly.
Joke.
There are also other treatments, or not really a treatment, but some of the things that'll help is shampoos, because a lot of shampoos and conditioners have stuffs in them that are not good and will help trigger psoriasis.
Or make it drier.
Yeah. One of the things you need to do is they need to be a type of, whatever you do on your skin needs to be a type of moisturizer. And for the head, it was tar oil shampoo. I don't remember the brand.
It's still there. Or Selsun Blue.
Selsun Blue, that was the one.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one that they had us doing.
Tea tree oil.
Yeah.
I normally use different kinds now.
Yep. And it says, okay, what do you do to get rid of psoriasis? Well, again, you can't get rid of psoriasis, but some of the things used to help soothe it was warm baths. And with the warm baths, as we discussed, you did the oatmeal and Epsom salt.
I'm using that. I'm gonna get it so I can show you guys, okay? Hold on. Mark is gonna talk. Go talk to them.
Mark's been talking.
Okay.
But the oatmeal and Epsom salt's good for that. Now, also what you need to use is a mild soap with something with a moisturizer. So Dove has one that has a moisturizer in it also, which helps a lot.
So I have a lot of Epsom salt there. I think you see it. There you go. Then that's the oatmeal that I'm using on the bathtub. Yeah. Oatmeal. Bath treatment. Yeah. Okay. So it was I like this. I stay in the bathtub like maybe sometimes if I'm in the mood 2 hours, or less is 1 hour.
Yep. Okay, some of the foods to avoid. What this is doing, your body is doing, it's overacting, right? Overreacting, I should say.
Yeah.
So, none, you leave your ears unplugged. So, part of the inflammation.
Food, I eat a lot of food.
So, you're supposed to stay away from fat, red meats, which is supposed to include cow and elk and stuff like that. And the funny thing is, they tie pork into that also, which pork really isn't a red meat, but
Chicken, white meat.
Yeah, well, chicken and pork are both white meats.
Okay.
Dairy products.
What? What?
What do you use dairy?
Dairy milk.
Milk.
Margarine.
So margarine doesn't have milk in it.
No, I'm using it's dairy.
No.
Dairy cream.
So condensed milk, evaporated milk, regular milk.
Oh my god, I use
chocolates with milk in it. Yeah.
No. I'm gonna eat dark chocolate.
Vegetables, you're supposed to stay away from potatoes, tomatoes, and peppers. Also, you're supposed to stay away from coffees.
Yeah, the neighbor's having coffee, right?
Coffees and teas.
The neighbor's doing that tea.
And also, chocolate.
Oh, the neighbor have a lot of chocolate too.
Yeah.
I saw it.
I bet I can go in that room over there in our house.
That room?
And find a lot
That's
of
the
chocolate.
neighbor's room.
No, it's not either. Okay.
I'm not eating it.
So here's the deal. Now we're going to discuss kind of what you went through and then the exam, you know, after the exams, what they came up with the pills.
Guys, that depression I had, the time I had all of it. I mean, even on my face before, I have a lot here, here, here. And all my body, I was just crying, and 95% of my body is full of that skin, something, that psoriasis. I'm so scared, and I'm very irritated because every time I move, it's hurt, it's painful, it's emotional.
So imagine the
It's
skin dries, and it's like, think of it as being like scales.